Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, protecting yourself from the sun isn't just about what you put on your body. Here to share foods that can help boost our ability to fight sun damage, we welcome immunologist turned mind-body wellness expert, Jaya Jaya Myra. Good to have you with us.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be here today, Helen.
By the way, your skin looks incredible.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So your thought is, and your philosophy about this is that it's not just putting sunscreen on, which we need to do during the
Yes.
summer, but
Yes, we absolutely need to put sunscreen on, especially when you're spending more time outdoors, which we mostly are in the summer, right?
Yeah.
But it's really what happens when the sun interacts with your body that determines if you're going to have problems or end up with skin cancer or other health problems for that. So that's where food comes in. Food can be one of the first line resources to actually teach your body to be able to deal with the sun exposure and UV radiation in a better way.
so tell us, we have some of the foods here. Producer Leslie Martin put all the foods out that you suggested. Let's start with watermelon.
Absolutely. I love watermelon any time of year, but during the summer, it's even better. The reason why watermelon is so potent is because of the lycopene that it contains. It can actually make your skin more photoprotective over time, which means that it's absorbing the UVA and the UVB radiation. So that way it acts like a topical sunscreen. Lycopene is also a powerful antioxidant, which can just help prevent that sun damage from occurring. So it's one of the first things that I like to incorporate in my diet. I'm sure you've heard of lycopene before, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Another food that you can find that in is tomatoes. A lot of people love tomatoes.
Yeah.
I personally don't, which is why it's not on this list, but watermelon and tomatoes are great.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Dark chocolate. You had me at dark
Yes.
chocolate. Yeah.
Dark chocolate is in my diet every single day. So it contains flavanols, which actually help to improve skin texture and resistance overall to UV radiation when you consume it regularly. The key, though, is, of course, to go with something that's truly dark chocolate and not something that's overloaded with a ton of processed sugars. So you can absolutely find many types of chocolate out there that are a little bit more earthy, super dark chocolate in nature that don't have all of that added additional sugar with them.
Wow, that's really fascinating. And then carrots. Now, carrots make sense because they're healthy for you.
Absolutely. So carrots have a lot of beta-carotene, as I'm sure we already all know. This can also help protect the skin from UV damage and support the skin's ability to repair itself when it has been damaged. So carrots are another good one to add into our summer diet when we're spending more time in the sun.
Makes sense. Green tea.
So green tea, the key ingredient here is the catechins that are in the green tea, particularly one called EGCG. And because of that, and because of its high antioxidant content, it's going to reduce inflammation in the body and DNA damage that may come from prolonged sun exposure. It can also prevent photoaging. So it's another great thing. If you like green tea, very easy to add into your diet, very inexpensive. I mean, all of these things are very inexpensive. And it's just a great thing to put into your diet year round if you can, but particularly when you're spending more time in the sun.
So are you saying that green tea can kind of reverse some of the aging effects that you've already experienced?
I don't know if it can reverse the effects that you've already experienced, but it's going to help prevent your skin moving forward from having like that damaging effect, like
Yeah,
when you spend a lot of time in the sun. I think
absolutely.
some of these foods probably can if you consume them consistently and over a prolonged time, but I don't know that there's been any direct research done on that. And I'm a scientist by training in nature, so I do like to see the data and the research.
Oh, yeah. And then pomegranates.
Yeah, so pomegranates contain ellagic acid and another compound as well, which is a little difficult to pronounce, so I'm not going to,
Thank
which
you.
help to inhibit the UVB-induced skin damage. So this can help just to keep the pigmentation on the skin a little bit more normal. I tend to think of pomegranates as being more of a fall food,
Yeah.
but we still spend a lot of time outside in the fall, so that's a great fall-specific food that we can add.
And what about if you did pomegranate juice?
Absolutely. It's still going to contain those ingredients in it, and pomegranate juice is much more readily available all times of year.
And let me ask you this. You have incredible skin. Does Harry Connick Jr. have incredible skin? You worked with him for a long time.
I did. I was a guest on his show quite a few times. Yes, from what I remember, he did. And he's a genuinely kind and down to earth person as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We felt that when he was here as well. This is so great. I love what you're saying. But again, we want to emphasize that you need to put sunscreen on yourself as well.
Yes. Yes, you do need to use sunscreen. This is just an additional resource because sometimes even when people use sunscreen regularly, you can still end up with problems. So this is just a second additional thing that you can do that's going to help prevent damage from occurring.
Jaya, thank you so much. Great information.
Thank you so much for having me today.
You bet. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest.